Alright, it should be good. I'm gonna start this up. Game should be recording just fine. Mission report, Star Planet Expedition, Day 93, 937. Life-sustaining ecosystem discovered. Scanning for Star Plant. Is that it? Is that it? Star Plant located! Exclamation point. Activating botanical utility droid, Bud. Deploying exploration tools. Launching Bud. Bye, Bud. Objectives. Explore ecosystem. Grow Star Plant to 2,000 meters. Harvest seeds for return to Earth. Have fun. That's a blatant lie. There is no fun in this game. Oh wow. Already started me out with low power. So nice. Alright. Yep. I just, how do I... Activate additional teleporters for travel Wi-Fi. Man, this game's controlling a little weird. Alright. So this is Grow Home. It's pretty straightforward of a game. You play with a gamepad. You press left and right button to move your hands around. I'm playing a gamepad, so it's left and right triggers. And the objective is... Hold on. Gonna move this out of here. Make sure I'm still recording. I am. Okay, we're back. The objective is to just grab this thing called a star plant and grow it so it plants so it makes its seeds, and then just take that and go home. Also along the way, you'll get these little crystals, and there's 100 of them. And the objective, the more you get, the more upgrades you get. Things like better camera, better camera performance or better stability. Oh, I'm like lagging hard for some reason. I think it's just still loading the stage. Okay. Crumbs. This place is remarkable. Examine the wildlife carefully and grow that star plant. So yeah, your the ship that you were up at is called Mom, which is so adorable. She's up there. I don't think you can see her from here. No, you can't. No, yes, you can. Just very barely. But anyways, the objective is to grab the... I am lagging super hard. Friendly... So I gotta grab this, take it. Why am I lagging? I'm running a really good game here. I'm running really good quality. Let's put it to medium and see if that changed anything. I'm running with really good computer settings here, so it shouldn't be lagging as much as it is. So it's deploying still with Y. So basically, I take this, and I will basically just float down. But you lose petals, so that's bad. But and also you may not see me completely focus on getting the star plant, because I'm going to try and get as many of these crystals as I can without having to backtrack too much. So the game's really simple and straightforward. It's made by like a small company in Ubisoft. It was extremely successful, so they decided to make a second one, which was not as successful because it lost all of its charm and appeal, while keeping just all the other garbage. It's a simple game with simple mechanics, and it's just visually fun, and just it may look like it's like procedurally generated or something. It's not. It's pretty straightforward in terms of just being in just terms of being this kind of game. It is all pre-made, so you don't have to worry about me like not knowing where something is because it's like hidden or something. They're always going to be in the same place, basically, is what I'm saying. And I'm trying to grab 10 crystals right now, despite the game's desire to... Maybe it's because I have too many things open. Let me shut them things down, actually. Okay, throw that out. Let's close this out. Close this out. Okay, so it should be better now. Also, you can see the map on the right side of the status report. Our objective is that giant white block on the top right. I don't know if you can see with my mouse. It should be right there. This bad boy. That's our objective. But this game is a climbing game. There's no stamina like in other games like Legend of Zelda or anything. You just keep climbing forever because you're a robot. as soon as I grab it, I can just let go. It doesn't matter. Oh, hey sheepy. Hey little buddy. Hey, it's my orange. This is my orange. I want it. You're gonna see me just doing some really dumb crap with it. Like I'm gonna be I'm taking this over here to have it analyzed by the machine, because one of the hidden features of this game is having items, any item you can grab, be analyzed. Hey little buddy. So this is a teleporter, but it's also a scanner, and I'll show you. Come here, buddy. Hey, come here. So they're gonna analyze that. Nope, sheep, bad sheep. So they scan items, and they basically just allow you to see them in the future. I think there's an achievement related to it. I don't remember exactly. Come here, sheepy. Sheepy. I'm scanning you, sheepy. You can't avoid it. I get this out of the way now. So the sheep are pretty... they're pretty AI based. Like... There, you can come out now, sheepy. No, it's still lagging for whatever reason. And it's like just spikes of lag. I don't know if it's loading and unloading stuff or not. Alright, so the sheep, there's gonna be a couple of animals here. They're all basic AI, meaning that they really just don't care about anything except for not being near you when you pull on them, because they don't like that, because they're at least somewhat sentient. Come on, pull us out of the ground. Oh no, I need, I think I need something with a little more force to pull it out. Yeah, I need an upgrade. So the first upgrade should just be camera improvements, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what it makes it go farther out so you can see more things. One of them, I'll spoil it for you right now, is a jetpack. It's really nice. Can I scan rocks? I don't think I can. You can scan everything in this game, but there are like some things where it's kind of obvious, like you really just shouldn't waste your time. But since I'm here, maybe because it's a special mineral. There you go. Also, that sheep really likes that pumpkin orange thing for some reason. I don't know why. Pull the grass out. There we go. Get this grass clump. This can be scanned, I believe. Throw it in there. Come on. Out of there. Yep. So it says you can view it in database. This is your data bank. This is all there is. There's like simple, narrow life forms, common for folks. This is Mother explaining everything to you. The robust member of the squash family. It's called a Gordle. It's called a meep. They're quadrupeds. Nothing here matters. It doesn't matter at all. It's just for fun. I just do it because it's funny. I believe there's 2 rocks in here. If I can grab this. Should be a second one in this pile. See if I can see it without... the camera can sometimes mess with you. Come on, grab out. Okay. Should be... There it is. Yeah, there you are, buddy. See if I can grab it without having too much of an issue. There we go. Excuse me, rock. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Nope, that was my bad. Excuse me. There we go. There's one up there. Oh, I just knocked it out. Well, I'm throwing it into the scanner. If Christopher Columbus taught me anything, is that everything you see that is new, you must pull it out of the ground, throw it into a little place, and have it analyzed. Because that is important. Get out of here, grass. No, grass. Also, the lighting in this game is kind of messy. Those things on top of it are crystals, so they'll refract light, but that's not important at all. Can I... Here we go. It's called a jerkweed. That's all. That's all you need to know about it. It's just a jerkweed. So you can see on my backpack, I forgot to mention this. That's the flower that I picked up earlier. The fact that there's one missing on it, one little light, means that I'm missing one petal. So that's how much longer I can use it before it well, before it runs out. And I can replace it or fill it with this flower. Flower. Yep. Now it's all filled. Now that it's all filled, we can go back here and grab this little crystal gem. More than likely, I'm going to miss a couple, at least like 20 or something by the end of this. You should now have increased camera control. Press right button to zoom in and zoom out. So yeah, I can see all this now. This is way better, by the way, because it allows me to just be able to see if there's anything I'm missing. And hopefully the game will stop lag spiking eventually, but that's probably not going to happen. Ooh, spooky. Alright, I'm turning back the quality back up. Regardless of what I do, it's going to keep this way. And I want you to see the best of it. It's kind of funny because they're all just polygons. You get like obvious polygons, but it still wants it to be like medium, high, low quality. How well can you see these polygons? But that's with like every game, so I can't complain. Mom will talk to you. The character Mom will talk to you sometimes, not always. Sometimes you'll just be left by yourself for like an hour or so, but she'll generally check up with you and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Or like, just small conversation. She doesn't talk a whole lot. She just wants you to get the flower. She pretends that she cares, but she doesn't. Also, the gravity in this game is a little questionable, as you can tell. Come on, stop lag spiking while I'm doing some platforming. No, 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 no. No. That last rock juked me. I'll climb up the normal way then, with my head in the wall. Oh crap, I forgot to go grab something on Twitch. I gotta go grab the chat log, just in case someone luckily finds my site, starts talking to me. I should probably go grab that. It's probably important. Channel. Is anyone watching? Let me go pop out. I'm gonna type in here. How are you all doing? And by all, I mean myself, obviously. Okay, that should be easy. This should be better now. I'm doing this on a windowed mode, so it's easier to record because recording in gamed mode messed up my Titan Souls video, so I'm not uploading that. But I can clearly see that there's going to be a problem with this. We'll just pretend that it's not lag spiking and just have fun. I played this on the PS4 originally, which is why I'm so good at it right now, quote unquote good. But it's basically. It's like Titan Souls. You just do it, you're done. There's no complaining. There should be a crystal underneath that rock there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's by the rock. What is this rock doing up here? Be gone, rock. Leave this place. Use the crystal. Bam. I'll show you the teleporter later, by the way. No, I'll show you now, actually. Why not? It's about as straightforward as you think it'd be. Is there a sheep in that rock over there? Excuse me, sheep, are you alright? He's bowing. I'll let you out. Come on, buddy. Let's get you out of that rock mound. 3, 2, 1. You get out. Nope. There we go. Man, this sheep got himself stuck super good. Come on, buddy. Oh, his leg's stuck. That's so sad. Come on, let's get you out of there, buddy. I'm gonna pull on your fur. Yeah, get out of there. Get. Confound it, sheep. Nope, I want you out. 'Cause I said so. I saved your life. You're welcome. Throw myself into this. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna start growing. We're gonna start the main mechanic of this game in just 1 second, where we actually start, you know, growing the plant. I'll show you how that works. It's pretty straightforward, actually. It just requires a little finessing sometimes. As soon as I get... Okay, so the teleporting works where you press left and right stick to decide what teleporter you want to use, of which there are only 2 currently active. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's no need to thank me, buddy. I did my own work. No, don't go in the teleporter. I need to use that for this cacti. Oh, come on, buddy, get out of there. Out. What are you doing? Get out. I'm trying to scan a cactus. Alright. He's just staring at me. It's like a dog that you rescue. He just kind of wants to be your friend. And it's like, no, I'm busy. Okay, then. You alright there, buddy? Oh, look at you go. Get that fruit. Yeah. You got it. Alright, let's go up and grow this fruit now. So you're gonna see some stems sticking out of this thing, like this one right here. And we gotta go up to it, and we gotta press a button when we're on it. I forget what that button is. I'll figure it out in a second. Grow with X. And so that little thing where that just shot out in front of it is just help to show you where it's going. So there's going to be rocks with green on it. It's called an energy rock, and your objective is to essentially hit those with the stems. And if you do it just right, you should have leaves and stuff grow out of the... I think you should have them grow out regardless, actually. But like every rock you've come across will have energy. You don't have to always hit all of them, but it's helpful when you're trying to get all the you know, the energy crystals, of which there are one on this rock. No, no. There you are. I see you. Let me go back up there 1 second. This game can, yeah, the camera can really mess you up sometimes because it'll like go in too close. Speaking of which, why am I so close? The colors of where your hands are is pretty easy to discern, so it's not an issue. That leaf, by the way, will spring you when you jump on it. I will show you for an example. Because, you know, why not? No one's playing this game on Twitch, by the way. I checked when I was putting down the title of what this game was, and it said that no one was playing it, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. You know, someone might come across and be like, I want to see who plays Grow Home anymore. It's me. No, no. Okay, there we go. So I need to... Nope. Got it. So we're gonna go across here. So yeah, this basically just keeps you like almost like perfectly symmetrical in air, so you don't ever like fall down or anything. And we're just gonna climb up to the next stem, which should be over up here. I can take that leaf right there and glide myself upwards. I mean, like bounce myself upwards, not glide. I'll use the flower to glide. But if you see a rock without any green on it, that means it's not worth your time to get gameplay-wise. Nope, nope. This game can be really messy because of how, well, messy it is. That camera also will mess you up. So I'll take this. I'm going to land on that bud. Yeah! I want to hit it as close to the top as possible. So it's going to drain all the energy from that rock, and the rock's going to turn gray right about now-ish. Yep, there it goes. Go and get up. We're going to grab this crystal. I'm almost at 20%. There's the next one over here somewhere. Also, the bud isn't programmed perfectly well, so if he starts freaking out for whatever reason, that's normal. That's absolutely normal. Do not worry about that whatsoever. Last stem is there, and it should be able to get me to one of these. Stems do have limited reach, so there will be times where you're basically just kind of like 2 inches away, but then the stem gets cut short and you have to ride another stem to the rock, and it's really messy. Get really close. As soon as I pull these hatches down, this will be a new teleporter, and I'll really show you how this works. Come on, bud. This game was like really enjoyed by a lot of people. YouTubers and Twitch players and just gamers alike. It got really successful. And its sequel, Grow Up, got none of that. Use left stick. How do I... press... Okay, so we're gonna hit this one. And it takes us all the way back here. And if you don't want to do anything, just keep moving forward. Don't even press the X button, because that's what activates your teleporting ability. Okay, moving on. There's gonna be... Man, these lag spikes are getting just bad now. Where's the last one? There you are. Okay, we're gonna aim for that one. Yeah, we're gonna aim for that one. That sound, weird sound making, don't worry about that. That is just the plant making noises, and that's completely also natural. Okay, I'm gonna climb up. So you can see on the left we have that's how high the star plant is growing. Come on. So you'll notice every time we hit one of these rocks, the star plant grows a little bit more. So there's now 2 stems over there, if you can't tell. There used to only be 1, but because we hit another thing, we're at 2 now. And that plant's headed right for the bottom of that rock right there. And this is going to be basically level 2. There aren't technically levels, I just refer to them as levels. Because it's easier to keep track of, honestly. But how it works is there's like different sections, and you can kind of organize them by the number of teleporters each one has. So we're still pretty much in level 1, but we'll be moving on to level 2 in about 4 or 5 seconds, depending. Also, there's an achievement for growing out a certain number of limbs, and what I can do for that is I can just press X on them and then just let them go and then jump off, and then they'll do their own thing. Because I won't have to bother with certain ones, because they won't be anywhere near any rocks. Any energy rocks, I mean. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It's completely fine. Bam. So he's gonna go right through that rock right there. Gonna come out the other side. This game was like not programmed for PC at all. It was made for PS4. You can really tell. I have a better PC than my PS4. What my PS4 plays, but for some reason it's optimized for PS4. I guess because it's easier. Because with PC, it's kind of just you have a bunch of different types of PCs and different levels of. Oh, also I got an upgrade. I have a jetpack. Jetpack doesn't work as well as you'd think, but it works well enough. I'm also gonna hit that teleporter there and get back up to normal. Trust me, we'll get a better jetpack later on if we get more star points. You also take damage for falling too far. That's natural, don't worry about it. There's a lot of things I should be. Parts don't grow on trees. Haha, good joke. Good joke, Merm. Thanks. Also, I have no flower now. I should have picked one up, but that's completely acceptable. We're just gonna wait for my jetpack to regrow, to re-expand or whatever you say. If I use my jetpack, we should be able to propel ourselves right up here. Come on. There are a lot of, there are a lot of crystals on the side of this one. There's actually so many that I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab them all. This is a mushroom. You cannot pick these up, and I don't know why it's moving. It should not be moving. Calm yourself, mushroom. You should be able to jump on it if memory serves right. Yep. Should be a crystal right around here. Yeah, there it is. A lot of these crystals are in plain sight, super obvious, but just take a lot of finesse to get to, because they're very, what's the word? Finicky. Where'd you go, buddy? Where's that crystal? I think it's up there. If I miss any hand grab hold, I could fall. So I have to be super careful. Where? You're down here? Okay. The game's pretty progressive with how... It's pretty forgiving, I mean, with how your hand grabbing works. But there will be times where you grab on, and your character just can't support it, and he'll fall. No warning beforehand, he'll just fall straight up, even if you have a full grasp on it. That's how this game works. What's really nice though is during these lag spikes, the game won't reset my button holds, so that means I can just do this without worrying. I just hold on to the buttons if the game lags for whatever reason. Come on. There you go. One more up here. Where are you? There you are. Why don't I just zoom out? Why am I being so dumb about this? So yeah, I'm basically polishing this rock right now in terms of just looking for crystals to mooch or to acquire for myself. Believe me, this is like basically this is one of the highlights of the game. I basically do Twitch just for fun right now. That's what my plan is anyways. No real exercise, no real what am I saying? No real specific games I'm dedicating to, no challenges, no nothing. I could just do 100% of this, which I've already done the PS4. Super easy. Again, takes about like 3 or 4 hours, depending on the achievements do, not the game itself. It could actually take 3 or 4 hours, depending on how fast you want to go through this. A lot of people kind of loved and left this game. You know, when you basically know a game that's really good, but after a while people just stop caring. That happens with a lot of games, and it's understandable because the times are changing. It's like technology in general. It's depressing, but I mean, it happens. It's understandable that it happens too. Here's one over by that mushroom. No, don't fall. I'm a sucker for playing old, forgotten games that I personally enjoyed, anyways. It's very specific categories, but I can lay back and play a game for hours, like an old friend, like some not as old like Shovel Knight, or some super old like LG's Plan is rather remarkable. Yes, it is. What's the game I'm thinking of? Time Shift. I should play that on the channel. I think it's available on Twitch. I got an achievement called Where's Warble. I guess that's a Waldo reference. I don't know. It's a dodo basically. I think that's what they're trying to get at, anyways. Oh, doing this, just hand grabbing and everything, it's meticulous. You're basically just I have to hear the click and see the circle on screen in order to before I let go, and sometimes I just kind of have to take a chance and just let go anyways. Grab this bad boy out of here. Going down. Man, when I have infinite jetpack, which is the last ability in this game, this is gonna be so nice. I should be at about 30-ish by now. I was not keeping track. 32, 26. 20. Oh, whoa, oh, that's water. Thank goodness. Hey, Warble, you wanna come with me? I need you for something. It's all right, buddy. Come on. Yeah. I know, buddy, you're a little frightened. Me too. We're going now. We're leaving right now. Jetpack helps super well in scenarios like these where an animal just is resisting you. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Okay, Warble, you stay there. I'm gonna grab this crystal real quick. Good, Warble. Okay, Warble. We're gonna do something really dumb. You ready? You ready? We're gonna come down. I'm gonna scan you down here. Hey, Warble. All right. My friend Warble, come here. I'm like that drunk guy at a party. I'm like, Warble, I need you here. You're my good friend. I need you to stand here. Love you, buddy. Alright. Got him. Let me look at his database. I don't know if that's a specific enemy or if that's just the dodo in general. Oh, get this gnat out of the way. Horrible. Hello, you cute little quirk of divergent evolution, you. This docile, unusual, flightless bird is rather endearing, isn't it? Does it do anything, or does it just stand around and blink? My interaction with it so far has just been that it blinks. This is cactoid. I don't care about the cactoid. Okay, so there's probably like 2 or 3 more crystals I missed in there. For what it's worth, I'll go back later and get them. But for right now, we're going to keep on moving. Actually, let's just go this way. There's a crystal here, and I gotta go grab that plant that was in there, that purplish plant. Let me go do that real quick, and like... You're gonna hear this for a while, by the way. I don't know what just happened there, but I did it. I was like jumping, and then all of a sudden I just launched super high. I think I glitched out a little bit. Alright, come on, buddy. I can't grab that one. I'm gonna have to grab this one. Oh, there's a crystal, by the way. I know I forgot something here. Let me just pick this. Yeah! Come on. Come on. There we go. Gotcha. We're gonna do the same thing as last time. We're gonna just jump down, and if I crash and die and crash and burn, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Geronimo. I dropped it. I need you. Come back. Oh, come on. It's gonna despawn if it gets too far away. Okay, there you go, buddy. Gotcha. This may seem unnecessary and annoying to some people, but believe me, this is important. Also, there's my dead body there. I don't know how it got there, but it got there somehow. That's actually a little concerning. I didn't think I was anywhere near here when I died. The sheep must have messed around and threw it into the conveyor, but this doesn't happen usually. I'd never see my lifeless body. Ooh, it's a little weird. Speaking of lifeless body, we actually have to go near it to get to the teleporter. Just stuff myself in here. Hey, buddy. Face first into the butt of a dodo. Not the worst way I've started it out. Gonna climb up again. This time we're not going back down. We're gonna go stay up this time. I'm gonna hit the next teleporter. I might call it after that for a little bit. Let's see how long it takes me to get there. Actually, come on, get up. It won't sometimes. Going up. Sometimes the jetpack will work super well, sometimes it won't. It just depends, honestly. I don't know. Bud does this a lot, don't worry about it. Oh no, it's a carrot. I shouldn't. These are pretty uncommon, I think. No, there's some around here. This is a carrot, I think. Yep, that's a carrot. You know what? I'll keep it here. I'll come back to it later. I'll make a mental note. By waterfall on 2nd level. I don't want to keep jumping down and then crawling back up. That's probably getting tedious and boring for you guys too. We're just gonna climb up this and activate the next teleporter. And then I'll come down for the carrot, and then I'll teleport back up. Convoluted? Yes. But does it get my goal? Also yes. Welcome to level 2. Let me see if I can give you a better view of level 2. Fungus. Look at all the beautiful festering molds. There should be... No, there's carrots here anyway, it doesn't matter. There should be a teleporter nearby. Let me just find it real quick like. No worries, I am a professional grow home player. Ooh, flower. Where are you? Stay here. Should be right there. You are. Okay. Let me activate it real quick before I mess anything up. Latch. The lighting in this game is questionable at times, but it's fine. Latch. And latch. Also, there's some crystals up here I'm gonna grab real quick. Oh man, this is fun. I am enjoying this. It can get super annoying and sometimes extremely angering, but other times it's just really fun and easy going. No, falling rocks. No, me falling. I'm just gonna go back on top, grab that flower, and have it analyzed by the scanning machine. The more of these I scan, the less I have to scan in the future. It's, I'm just taking the initiative here. So where's the flower at? There it is. That big boy right there. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I personally like this game. I played it after watching a YouTuber. I forget which one. I think it was Jacksepticeye or something. There you go. I thought you were gonna scan for a second. Let me grab that crystal. If I get enough crystals, I'll level up, and I forget what the new level up is. I don't think it's more jetpack. I think it's something else. It's level the 40% one does something interesting. I forget. There's 40, 60, 100 is where it's the infinite jetpack, so you can basically just up and down everywhere, which kind of makes I think level 60 is like more jetpack fuel or something, which kind of makes it redundant and unnecessary, but at the same time you kind of need it. Let me get to level 40, and then I'm gonna call afterwards. There should be like 4 more on here somewhere. Also, let me go analyze the carrot. Sheep. Sheep, I need you. Sheep, come back. Sheep are pretty smart, but they'll sometimes actually throw themselves off the cliff to get away from you, and it's really sad. Come on, carrot. Come on. Come. There we go. That sounded disgusting. Ew. Also, I forgot. I think I mentioned it briefly, but water will kill Bud. Bud does not like water because he's a robot, and that makes sense. Oh, there we go. Perfect. It's like a hole-in-one right there. Get this out of the way. Need the carrot to get scanned. There you go. Yeah, I'll call it when I get 40% of the crystals. That should be good enough. Also, that white dot down there, that's the teleporter. It's easy to see. Oh, there's one right there. There's 2 right there. I'm coming for you. Crystals. There's an achievement for falling down 1,000 meters, but managing to survive regardless. Oh, I just got an achievement called "What No Zombies?" ? Because I survived one night here. It's a Minecraft reference. It's I think a lot of the achievements in this game are have references in the title. I forget how many. but it's like, I think it's a good majority of them. There's one over here. Where? Excuse me. Where are you? You'll be able to tell where one is by the faint glow, by the faint sound of the glowing. Also at night, you'll be able to see them super easy. It's nearby. There you are. Nope. Come on. 37. Like I said, we'll go to 40 and we'll stop. I'm gonna grab 3 more, should be up back where I was. I'll just teleport up there real quick. I think the farther away you teleport, the longer the lag is, because the game can't handle it sometimes. This is a right mess, isn't it? Let me check my data bank, make sure I got everything. Got the plummet, got the gradish, and got the Karat. There's a couple other ones that are like really random. I got some of the harder ones, definitely. I got the dodo and the purple one. Those are harder because they're just they're in like dark hidden areas. Okay. And we're out. We should be able to hit. There's one nearby, I can hear it. Should be nearby here, actually. If memory serves right. Also, yeah, there's a mechanic that the small rocks inside of the bigger rocks will fall out, cause issues. Also, don't worry about just if you think the flower symbol on the back gets boring. There's other ones we can grab in a little bit. I just have to find them first. Not as hard as you think. It's just they're not as low down on the ground. There should be 3 around here. I'd be shocked if there wasn't. Also, sorry about the audio. It sounds like I'm yelling sometimes, and other times I'm like super quiet. I'm still trying to figure that out. I think I got it better for this game than I did Miami Hotline, but again, your input would be nice, just in general. So I'll be able to fix it better in the future. But it sounds good to me right now. I hear one nearby. Here you are. That makes 38. If I grab it, it makes 38. There we go. Yeah, there's that little animation of the crystal deforming and then spinning around me. I think that's kind of a nice touch. It's not important anyway. It's just a bunch of tiny, like, triangles just spinning around. But it looks cool anyways. Also, the butterflies will clip through stuff a lot, because they're not actual objects, they're just kind of visual aesthetic, like that butterfly right there. They don't, no one really cares about the butterflies, so they just kind of exist just because. In terms of the water, as I was mentioning before, it has to be like, oh Jesus, it has to be like below his, it has to be above his head, in order for it to start freaking butt out and killing him. Otherwise, he's fine. Should be one. There it is. Yeah, I'd say this game is about 80% climbing and 70% climbing and 30% gem collecting. I'd argue, you could argue more, not you would be right. But to me, it's mostly just, where are the closest? Oh, those are far away, what the heck? I forgot how far away these ones were. Let me get a good view on top. Because there's only 100 gems, it's not a whole lot of collecting, but still, it's enough that you'll usually hear, like, the gleaming sound of the gem nearby if you don't collect them enough. And then near the end of the game, that sound effect is, like, vital for you to, find all 100. Because once you get all 100, it's just really fun. Super fun to do. Okay, the nearest one of these bad boys would be that one by a good margin. Where's the closest thing? There you are. And, oh, no. Landing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. This should be just long enough, just barely long enough to hit the rock. If it isn't, we'll figure out a way to, you know, get another one. You'll notice because it's starting to slow down, like right now. It'll start to slow down when it's gotten too far, because it'll only grow so far before the stem will only grow so far before, you know, you're basically just hitting you're basically hitting its limit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm a little tired. Yep, increased rocket power. Way better than before. Bam. Yeah, this is way stronger. It's been about 45 minutes. I got 40%. This is a good stopping point, I'd say. Let me just check to make sure if anyone's watching on Twitter and Twitch. I still don't know my names. No, it's just me. Oh well, that's fine. You know, this was fun. I was having a good time, even though it was by myself. Someone might watch it on YouTube. I don't know. Like I said before, you can see all the information, like star plants here, buds here, 40 crystals, 60%, and 100%. There's not a whole lot of rewards left between the end goal and what I'm at currently. The 60% is going to be like, I think, even more rocket control, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, I might be wrong about that. But then 100% is like unlimited, so you can do whatever you want. But we're about, I'd say about here-ish, maybe here. Yeah, we're here. We're about here. Star planet's about here-ish, and the goal is here. So 1,000 meters is around here, and this is about, I'd say, either 175, 180, 1,800, or 1,750 is about where Mom is. Maybe 2,000 meters, but that doesn't matter. What matters is I'm done for the day, and it was nice playing this. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, you guys take care, and if you know, you enjoyed, just maybe stick around next time. It's your call. I'm not the boss of you. All right, bye.